Alright, hello everyone, Leo here to talk about the game Celeste today, and I'll get straight to my personal opinion. I have played this game for just over 4 hours, even though some of this time was recording this video, and I do this often, recorded a couple times, and I'm trying my third take at it where I already have my ideas organized. So, 4 hours, and I do think the game is a masterpiece. This is an amazing platformer for a few different reasons. It has the basics down, good, clear graphics, good sound, great controls, and everything. That's all important. Without that, you don't get a good game. In this game, you jump, you dash, and you hold on to walls, but you can only hold on to walls to for a certain time, and then you get tired, and you will slide down. So you can walk up walls for a while, but not too long. But you can wall jump infinitely. If I just want to stay here, like wall jumping, wall jumping, wall jumping, all day long, I can do that. Jump, and then grab. And so this is kind of a open world game in the sense that you go from A to B, back to A. I think here I can't go back down because you can't jump down these platforms. You can jump up them, not down. And then there are platforms that you can jump down but not go up. Um, and it's just again, it has really, really good controls and everything, but that only, you know, makes a decent game. Look at that. If I dash, that goes away. So what I need to do with that one is not dash, and then I can grab it. But now I can't show you because I already. Let's see this. See, I want to go up, I want to go up, but I can't. It's too tiresome. So, again, great controls can only make a game so good, right? You need more than good controls and good graphics and everything. You need great level design. That's what Nintendo's known for. Generally speaking, they polish their games more than many other developers, but that's not really true anymore. Nowadays, some indie developers are the masters at getting a concept and then polishing it to perfection, making these masterpieces, which again Nintendo did. Some even recently. Oh, I should have just waited and grabbed that again. Oh, this crystal lets you um, dash for a second time, and so this is what you're doing in this part of the level. Uh, Again, okay, so graphics, sound, controls, everything. But then the level design is what makes this game really special. And it's not just that it's good level design, it's good, it's hard, but it's balanced, and it is varied. I'm playing all this, and this is like there's this inertia thing. Maybe it's hard to see that when I jump, I will go further away than I usually would. And let me show you a secret here. I love when games do secrets like this, where there is a hint that there is a secret at some place, right? And then I can go over there and come over here and grab some stuff. Let's try this like this and this. There we go. Oh yeah, I have to grab this, get to the other side of it, and then come through this way. So come here where you can grab uh, a just a collectible. a strawberry. I won't even go there because I'll just have to go back and out. So very hard in the sense that you can die a billion times in one screen, and then later on, this is not always just a couple screens with a um, save uh, point, right? Because every screen, if you die here, you'll come back in the same spot. So if I try to go there and I fail, I forget to do, I'll come back here. And there are no lives, even though there is a death counter. But as you can see, a lot of this is not super hard. But it's also not insanely. Uh, I mean, it's not super hard, but it's not super easy. But sometimes it does get like quite difficult. And the collectibles can be very hard. If you have to get all collectibles in a game, uh, maybe don't play this because it's gonna make you crazy. Because sometimes some of these are very hard to get. Again, not necessarily, not necessarily even most of them, but some of them are very hard to get. See that inertia there being used? Uh, this should be like this and there, this, then go here. Oh no, 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 I couldn't. I shouldn't have dashed because you can only dash once unless you grab this thing. If you, of course, if you land, you can dash again. There you go. And you can wall jump as much as you want. Look at that. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. So that's the thing that you can, when they don't want you to be able to come from the bottom, they use that. No, no, okay. It worked anyway. Hey, this is funny about this game. Often you have multiple ways of doing the same thing. So that's a cool feature of sorts. Is it a feature? That's a cool thing about the game. Ah, this is new. I didn't do this before. Look at that. A strawberry. Collectible. Ah, let's grab it. Let's grab this one. Oh, this game's so much fun, dude. I love this game. There you go. See, it's not that hard. Oh yeah, I have to grab this and then grab this. And off we go. It's quite a lenient. This is even though this is a hard game, it's not about pixel perfect, you know, precision. It's not that you need to be spectacularly precise, even though you have to be quite precise sometimes. But you have to figure things out, and you will need a controller or mouse and keyboard is good for this game, or a controller that really has a great D-pad, because you'll be dashing up, down, left, right, and diagonally, and you can't miss, right? You can't miss a left for a left up or a right for a right down. If you do that, you're dead for sure. If you press up and you hit an unwanted diagonal and you dash, you will die. There's no there's no doubt about it. Oh, just one strawberry away from completing it all. Um, and so very precise, but it's not about, being pixel perfect on everything. It is about it's fast paced, but it's not insane as far as that goes. And so this is what I think. The story is fine. The story is good enough. It's a it's an okay story. Sorry, there is one element that I really like about the game because, as I explained, you have a jump, you have a dash, and you can climb the walls. But there are new mechanics all the time. But these new mechanics, they are not new things that you can do with your controls. You stay with this. Your capabilities are jumping, dashing, and grabbing to the walls. But the environments have these things like these clouds that let you jump higher if you press the button. Like this one is these things give you a like you go into this ball, it will dash you in the direction you press in, right? And so this is the mechanic of this level. And so they can afford to give you new mechanics in every single new level you go to without having to actually um, make new controls or new abilities because to me it's not cool when you have these games. I mean, it's not horrible, but I prefer that games don't do that, where you have a ton of abilities and buttons and controls to remember because not because it's hard to remember controls for me, but it locks you out of stopping that game, going to different games, and then coming back to that game and just playing it one more time. Or playing three or four different games that you go uh, from one to the next. Because again, you have so many different buttons to remember and everything. And this game right here, once you have memorized the basic controls, there is nothing to remember. I mean, three buttons, that's not hard. But at the same time, there are all these environmental things. See? Now here there's wind. So I have to be fighting against the wind. And so that's the mechanic that this part of the game is bringing. Or one of them. Uh, did I already have this one? I think so. Looks like I already had this one. And so this is a very good, very much from me appreciated game design choice. Ah, that's the diagonal. But that was not. I I pressed diagonal because I wanted to, because I miscalculated what I needed to be doing. You have to press the button when you are on top, otherwise it doesn't jump you higher. Oh, motherfucker. I don't want the strawberry. I think I already got that strawberry. The game tells you, like, don't be afraid to die. It's part of the experience. Be proud of your death count, it says. uh, it's a good thing that you can be proud of your death count in this game because if you couldn't, oh man, what an experience. Uh, I'll try to get that strawberry. So this is the review already. I don't have much more to say about this. It's so hard because I should try to not grab. What can I do here? Like, what is the... Yeah, you can... I have to avoid grabbing the walls too long because if I do, I don't have energy to go back like this. Mm, I don't know what I can do. Get there. without a dash first? I can't. Oh yeah, this is it. Ah, that's it. I need to I need to use the dash. I need to grab onto that wall, otherwise it's not gonna work. Oh, I definitely can't dash before. Uh, Grab and dash diagonally up. No, I have to grab it first, and then dash diagonally up. I think this is the secret. And then you have to be precise enough to do it. That's the thing. Uh, no, but I can't. I have to dash there and then go on the wall. Death count 1,000,000. I think this is fine because this is showing what the game is about. And if you don't want this, you probably don't want Celeste. But if you're really good, you're probably not gonna die nearly as much as this. Oh, man, I can't. Just can't fucking seem to do it. Is there anywhere else? There isn't. Maybe I'll just need that higher precision. Oh, I have to jump on that wall. I have to grab here, jump there, grab here, jump. There you go. There you go. Oh my God. Okay. Here is like up to the side. I wanted to press right and I missed my input. And so I went on a diagonal and that was not good. And now it opens. You see, you have to grab both of those and then it opens the thingy. You know the thingy? Of course you do. So that's it. That's it. New mechanics all the time, but not new control schemes. Not hard, but not a complicated game. If you like this old school philosophy of having a game that is really nice, it's a really cool game, but it's not overly complicated or anything, maybe this game's for you. Man, how do you grab that? Like that I want to know. No. Come on. I have to go there. I have to. No. Okay. I'll stop this. Save and quit. Go back to Celeste and just talk about the pros and cons and whatever. Uh, Masterpiece, modern design. Again, it has all those elements of balance. It's hard as you see, but you have the frequent save points. You have a lot of variety. I heard there is this huge modding community for the game, so you can download mods and have new levels and different things to play. Controls are spot on. I don't have a problem, but you do. I heard people play this with mouse, with keyboard, not mouse and keyboard, with a keyboard, because you really need 100% precision on those not the jumps, but the dashes, because you press the direction in which you're gonna dash. And if your D-pad is not 100%, you're gonna do a diagonal that you don't want to, or not hit a diagonal that you need, and that's gonna kill you. 100%. You can't miss a diagonal. This is not that kind of game. Even Contra, won't 100% punish your false diagonals, but this game will. You'll die for sure. Though Contra, depending on the situation, will. But I mean, the dashes have to come out in the right direction. And often it is a thing where you have to press right and then press left and then press down and then press diagonal up, right, right, um, in relatively quick succession. And if you can't do that with your controller, you will not be able to finish the levels. It is precision based like that, but not precision based in the sense that you need to hit tons of perfect, uh, timings and things like that. Even though some timings are strict. So if you like platformers, you don't have problem with difficult games. This is recommended, even though there is uh, an assist mode that lets you cheat, like an official cheat thing for the game, which maybe if you're stuck at some point, you want to use it to be able to go further. I wouldn't do it. I would just quit the game if I can't play through. But I found this uh, not too frustrating. Sometimes I'm frustrated. I don't play this game in very long sessions because it's too tiring. But again, I mean, I'm impressed. I heard so much good about this game, but we hear good things about so many different games, and not all of them click for us. And some of them really, people say they're though that amazing, and I don't even think it's a clicky or not clicky. It clicks with you or not. It's just some games are just not that amazing. I ranked this up there with Super Meat Boy. Uh, you know, better than stuff like Cave Story, which is very good, but this is even better. Like, I was really impressed because you play the first world and you're like, well, this is cool, but how are they going to keep me interested? What are they going to do? What they do is they change the environments, they add new environmental mechanics to the game, and that's perfect, right? Always something new, always something different. Difficulty stays high, but it doesn't get harder and harder and harder so that drives you insane quickly. Maybe the very last world, I haven't finished the game. Maybe the very last world is so hard that it's infuriating. I don't know. We'll see. But again, it is varied. It is deep. There are very often more than one ways of going through the levels, which is always great. Um, and it really shakes things up with different, environments, mechanics, designs, and things. So that is very hard to do, and they do it very well here. So that's all for me today. I would like to know what you guys know about this game, whether you played it, what you think of it. Um, Again, all these elements like story, graphics, they're important. Even controls, all good. But what really makes a brilliant game is the level design and pacing and all these other, you know, elements that this game really has in bunches. And I'm so glad that nowadays we do have access to so many great games like this. The indie scene really saves everything because when I play other games that are mostly of these AAA games that I play, I don't have such stellar things to say about them. There's always something missing or something annoying or, some kind of balance problem that this game doesn't have. So Thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys around. Bye.